These bitches ain't shit, and y'all niggas ain't even.
Any other pet peeves that we ain't listed about yet? I think I hit all mine.
Yeah, I got two more.
Complaining ass nigga.
So next pet peeve that I got. Well, okay. So I got one specifically about just channels in general. But you know, I don't want to name names for real. If I got to, I will. I do not like one-dimensional ass fucking channels. I don't. And I recently made I recently made a comment about intensified charts having a one-dimensional channel, and in a way it was. I'm not gonna sit here and bullshit and you know what I'm saying. And Intensified's a cool ass dude. He pulled up to one of my lives one time. So I mean he's cool people. But you know, it's like I just don't like motherfuckers who sit up here, and I'm gonna actually integrate the two, because I don't like people who do the same thing and then act like there it is. Like that's the formula for success. Like you can be fucking repetitive and that's gonna work. Shit only works in music. Like YouTube, if you sit up here and do the same thing over and over in music, like okay, for instance, yeah, sure, you can be a rap community YouTuber and just make music about rap music. Cool. And your fans only come over to watch your rap music videos and everything like that. And it's like, all right, yeah, here's why I'm here. That's cool. That's the fucking type. But don't sit up here and just because I said, you know what I'm saying? Don't use that excuse and say, oh, I'm a rap music YouTuber. And then all you ever fucking uploaded about is fucking Nicki Minaj and shit like that, like David Shirley. So you fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like that's all you upload about. And then when motherfuckers up here and say, oh, I'm tired of your channel, don't fucking second guess it and scratch your head, motherfucker. All you gotta do is click on your channel and scroll down about fucking 2 times and see that there's a name on there that hasn't changed. You know, it's like, I don't like motherfuckers who just don't get that their formula of success doesn't work, and then they sit up and bitch and complain that you guys are fake. Oh no, they're not fake. They got fucking tired of you bitching and moaning about the same damn thing. They got tired of you, and not even complainers, you know.
You do realize that this is all shit you were saying about Isaiah, right? You say he was making the same best rapper by blood type, best rapper by the hospital they was born in, all that shit. This is all shit you were saying about him.
You know what? Yeah. You're 100% right about that. And even Isaiah the Player has gone on record to say that, yeah, he was immature, and you know what I'm saying? He's gone on record to even admit that he was, you know, repetitive too. He said this. And so I do think that Isaiah's new channel is a new lease of life, and he can, you know what I'm saying, give himself more platform. So, I mean, that's a dub. His channel's, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't already subscribed to Isaiah Z, go and subscribe to homie, man. But, yeah, no, I said that about Isaiah for sure. And that is what it was. Isaiah was doing the same fucking thing. He was. And the formula was working for a second up until people got bored with it. He had too much consistency with changes, but not in the right areas. He was consistent with changing his channel and how it looked in the intro and the owl, and you know what I'm saying, the outros, and you know his style and how the overall look of his channel. Pretty much is what I could have just said the first time. But all that changed, and yet the one thing that didn't change was good, everybody. Okay, now J. Cole is the best rapper of all time, because, you know what I'm saying? It's like...
I am crying.
It's not, you know, it's like, you know, and...
Is that your impression?
I mean, not the J. Cole shit, you know, but he is kind of synonymous with the name J. Cole on YouTube, so...
That tone of voice is what took me off. We're pumping, everybody.
It was good, everybody.
That's my nigga though, chill.
Yeah, he cool, bro. But fucking yeah, no, he I mean, Intensify is guilty of this. He's even admitted it. You know, Isaiah is guilty of this. He admitted it. There's a bunch of people, and then there are some people that fucking Flight Reacts, DDG, Pretty Boy Fredo, it's Illuminati, for instance. All they do is the same 3 fucking things. They beef, They argue. I mean, they try to get with girls, and then they make rap music, stupid, shitty ass music. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same the fucking thing. And it's like, bro, it only works for them because their fucking fans are simple minded. And if you're a fan of DDG and you're a fan of Flight or anything like that, and you just got offended by my comment, realize you are still watching the same 3 fucking things, and you're like, oh, that's enough. I don't need a bunch of fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, okay, that's the issue. That's why YouTube can't fucking get higher than it is. That's why it's stagnant or decreasing right now, because fans and subscribers have gotten complacent with just accepting one damn thing. I don't want you to accept one thing on my channel. You shouldn't just be comfortable with just getting spoon fed the same fucking, you know what I'm saying? The same, a handful of the same fucking flavor all the time. You don't get sick of the same damn flavor all the time. It's like, dude, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have a tooth for something else eventually, correct? I mean,
so
YouTube.
Is it the type of? Are you saying that like creators who are one dimensional are the ones who are one dimensional act like they not? That bothers you?
Yeah, they like if they were to lose viewers or subscribers or something like that, they would really complain and talk about some, why is this happening? Like, nigga, well, check your channel. That's why it's happening. You ain't sat up here and fucking complained about this, you know what I'm saying, or talked about the same thing over and over and over and over. It's only so many times someone wants to hear you talk about the same thing over and over. It doesn't matter what the topic is. You have a limit. You have a time limit with people. And some people aren't as interested after a while. You know what I'm saying? Hearing the same things over and over. Now, to be honest, being a rap YouTuber, you can only talk about a limited amount of rappers. And that isn't, you know what I'm saying? When you're talking about mainstream rappers, of course, you've really only got like 10 niggas to talk about. But,
all right,
you know, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna talk about Drake, but let's talk about, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk about Drake individually, then we can mention Drake in another video, then we could mention how underrated Drake is, and how overrated he is, then how much of a legend he is, and how, you know, all those damn, you know, scenarios for just one character. And that can happen for everybody. And yes, there's some repetition in it after Drake. And I could talk about, you know, why Megan Thee Stallion's overrated and underrated and blah, blah. And all the same shit that applied to Drake to Megan, and it could be like, oh shit, you know. It's up to the fans to define how engaged they are with somebody. Do not keep yourself subscribed to someone that you're not even fucking gonna watch anymore, because it's like, okay, you're selling me a dream. You got me thinking that I have 7,000 subscribers when shit, in all reality, I shouldn't even fucking have 1,000. So it's like, you know, I don't know. It's just irritating to see that fucking, you know, people just get up on a high horse and shit.
Oh yeah, I for sure definitely know everything you're saying. So yeah, it all depends on how the YouTuber themselves react to it, because as we all know how YouTube works, bro. When you try to diversify and do something different, the views don't be there and shit, because your initial fan base you had, that you were getting all the views from, they came for a particular style. So once you start doing something else, they're not going to be there. But it all depends on if the YouTuber want to continue going with that style, or just say, fuck it, this ain't what people want to watch, and just stopping it already.
Right on the nose.
Because there's only a handful of artists I'm gonna do the every song ranked series for. Like the next person, Nicki Minaj, but I'm not gonna do that shit for everybody. The Am I Sleeping episode series though, I'm gonna do that for a shit ton of people. I ain't go, but then it be people asking me to do some fucking super obscure ass rappers. Like a nigga told me to do Busta Rhymes the other day, and I just lost it. I'm like, who the fuck? I wouldn't even watch that shit.
Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, niggas naming old school rappers, like some nigga named Trader Truth. Somebody said him. I'm like, who? Like, I mean, I know what Trader Truth is, but I'm not about to know. Like, at least name popular niggas, bro. Like, come on now, don't just say anybody. But it all depends. I'm gonna continue those series for sure, regardless of the views they get, because it's something I like doing. But somebody else could have easily, because you talked about the Juice WRLD video itself. You was like, there's no way that Amir has such a great idea, and if you don't even got like 3,000 in a couple of days, and that's how it is now. I think this shit got like 5,000 now. But any other video I make that's not a every song rate series, or for this shit, I could have been had like more than 5,000 views in a few days. But that's why I have to stick with it. I can't just say, this first episode of this new series ain't got a lot of views, so I ain't gonna do this no more. Like, you got to stick with that shit.
Exactly. 100%. Right on the nose, man.
I think that's for sure already it for my pet peeve. So you sure you ain't got two other ones?
Oh, that was the one. I got one more, possibly one more. But my last pet peeve is honestly when there is somebody in the comment section's mind that you just cannot, you know what I'm saying, cannot change no matter what. I run into so many people to where I'm just trying to talk to them and tell them my opinions, and it's like, oh well, that's okay, but I still think it's like, no, bro, I'm, you know what I'm saying, like again with the debating shit. I don't like to argue, and I actually don't really care for debating too much. The motherfuckers in the as a matter of fact, we're gonna lump this into one little word, and I'm gonna say my pet peeve is toxic fucking people. 100%. It's just toxic fucking people. I don't like people that get in the comment sections and talk about, you know what I'm saying, or defending their favorite artist and talking about some, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to just continue to use the barbs until I die for toxic term. But, you know what I'm saying, just defending Nicki Minaj like their life depends on it. And, you know what I'm saying, Nicki is this great, and using stats and all this other shit. And it's just like, bro, like, are you really going to these lengths to protect Nicki Minaj? I am pretty much trying to say I don't fuck with the people that are in the comment section acting like a fucking soldier, acting like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, like you gotta die on this opinion. Like if no one else fucking believes what you're saying, then that's, you know what I'm saying? That's it. Everyone's a hater. Like everyone in the whole comment section's a hater because they like one person doesn't agree with you. Like, dude, it's okay. There are generally some insane ass motherfuckers out here that believe that that everything they say is right. There's some YouTubers out there that believe everything they say is right, like DDG, for example, or Flight Reacts or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that believe every word they say is gospel. It's not, man. It isn't. Like, you can be wrong. Subscribers can be wrong. If I say I don't like Nicki Minaj, I don't know why I expect to be attacked. Because I shouldn't even feel that feeling. I shouldn't feel like I'm going to be attacked just because I had an opinion, an honest, genuine, harmless opinion. Those toxic people see that, sniff it from a mile away, and say, you know what? You don't like Nicki Minaj? Oh, that's why she's better than, who's your favorite rapper? Oh, J. Cole? That's why she sold more than records than J. Cole. It's like, you know what I'm saying? You got to go tit for tat for nothing. Tit for tat. You can't let niggas win. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, I don't like to debate with someone who doesn't know how to lose. You know, you just can't mix the two. You really can't.
They're gonna find everything in the world to try to prove why they right and not to admit that they messed up on something.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like defiant ass people, rebels and shit, and fucking, you know, just. But as toxic as they can be in the video, they can 100% agree that they did watch the video, that they did watch the whole video, and yet they 100% expect you to not, you know what I'm saying, to not defend yourself when you're going after them. When you say, "Oh, I've watched the whole video," okay, well then why are you tripping when I said this in the video? Blah blah blah. Oh, all of a sudden, motherfuckers got you know what I'm saying? Cat got their goddamn tongue. They can't say shit. It's like it's a whole bunch of fucking scenarios added to it, guys. I'm really only giving like one or two or three. There's more than that. Like the haters, toxic ass haters. There's haters, and then there are toxic haters. A hater is somebody who just like, you know, they just clearly doesn't believe in your talents. A toxic hater is someone who doesn't believe in your talents and doesn't believe in you altogether. Your whole act is shit to them. So a toxic hater, hey, it would not. I mean, all right, I'm not about to sit up here and diss all the barbs because I ain't done that enough this week. But you know what I'm saying, like, they're all toxic ass haters. They're all sitting up here defending a woman that they don't know, and it's just like, bro, like, Freedom of speech is dead, y'all. Chivalry's dead. Freedom of speech is dead. No one is allowed to speak their minds anymore. No one has opinions anymore. Everyone just has, you know what I'm saying, public outroars that get accepted amongst everyone else. If you're lucky. But if you're a nigga like me and I say something, I even whisper Nicki Minaj's name, oh, you're a bigot. Oh, Nicki Minaj, that's a woman, a successful woman. She's worth $100 million. She sold 150,000 in her first week on Pink Print. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I only know that because of those jackasses. You know? And it's like, bro, I you know, like, it's just, I'm so, like, I'm tired of it. I'm so tired of going back and forth with grown-ass people. I am. You're not right all the fucking time. And I know I'm not right all the time either. I get it. But goddamn, a little humility goes a long way for some of y'all. Honestly. It won't hurt you to fucking admit that you're wrong. It really won't. It won't.
All right, shit, y'all. That was the end of the. I was about to call it the fucking Boom podcast. That was the end of the regular podcast. And no fucking special name, nigga. No.
The Boom and Chaos Show. That's what we calling it. The Boom and Chaos Show.
Nigga. I already be called the fucking Michael B. Jordan the Chaos Show over that shit.
Man, the culture shock. There we go. Culture shock.
Nigga, name your own podcast that, but get more the rank on there, bro. Y'all stalling. All right, shit, y'all. Yeah, go ahead. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Like I mentioned at the beginning, if you didn't peep the insecurities episode, it'll be linked down below. Regardless, definitely check that out. Shit, subscribe to all the Kulture. If y'all haven't already, make sure y'all check him and David Shirley out. Shit, anything last thing to say, Kulture?
Yeah. No. I'm gonna fucking mess up that outro. Nah, David Shirley does not deserve your sub unless you want to hear about Nicki Minaj and how big his pecs are. Which I mean, if you're a man, then you have no business on his channel.
Euro training. All right, dog. Good talking with you, Kulture.
Likewise, man. Likewise. Until next time, right?
Yes, sir.